Okay, we'll get started in just a few minutes. Like a few minutes. Not a lot. Okay. Good afternoon. I'd like to call the business meeting to order of Calvary Baptist Church. We mentioned before, if you would like to have a copy of the minutes, they've been emailed to you. Hope you got that, and they're in the window wells on either side. You had a chance to look those over. Are there any questions or changes that need to be made to those minutes? Okay, if not, I'd like a motion to approve the minutes. So move, Charlie. Second? Okay. All in favor, say aye. Thank you. Opposed, say no. Good. Membership updates from Ms. Sandra Palmer, who did a very nice job on your video. You don't have to put that in the minutes.
Okay. All right, membership update. Baptism, Cora Vote, and Alex Sharma. Letter, transfer by letter, Aiden Hagens, Morgan Buher, Tracy Eastep, Scott Eastep, Ashley Hollis, Ann Harney, Isaiah Harney, and Margaret Spraggins. By statement, Catherine Campbell. Deaths, Luther Hunley, E. David Marshall, Doyle Baker, Eugene Brashear, Eb Ray, Ruby Davis, Ann Dazell, Les Hill, Charlie Ellis, and Amy Holt. And then transfer of letter, Larry and Linda Sharp transfer to South Elkhorn Baptist Church in Lexington. Aaron and Amanda Owens transfer to FBC, Huntsville, Alabama. And David Deaton to another denomination.
The only action that needs to be made is to approve the transfer of letters. Have a motion to approve those transfers? Who said? So moved? Okay. A second? Thank you. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, say no. Thank you. David, would you like to come and do the financial report? It's not good when the treasurer doesn't want to give the financial report.
So if I was Monty, I would have said I was so smart I skipped a grade.
I'm not smart enough to even think of that.
Imagine what he could have been if he hadn't missed half a year of school. We're going to have on the screen mostly summarizing the month of April. We always talk about the most recent month, and I'll have a couple other comments on that. Our budgeted receipts every month stay level throughout the year, even though our budgeted disbursements fluctuate based on the time of year. But our April total receipts were $109,555 compared to our budgeted receipts of $165,598. So we under received or undergave by a little over $56,000. Our budgeted expenditures in April were $179,077, and we underspent that by about $16,500. If you look at those actual numbers, you can see that on the next slide, we overspent what we took in by almost $53,000. So that is our net decrease for the month of April in our operating fund. And there's a comparison on the screen just for the previous Aprils. As you can see, last April was not a huge giving month either. It was a little better in 2023. We always show those comparisons and tell you how many Sundays. I think that used to have a bigger impact than it does now with e-giving and kind of how people do things. But I will comment at this point, in Finance Committee, we kind of look back over the last few years of giving. We have kind of a month by month going back to probably first COVID year, 2020. And April of 2025 was the lowest since COVID, the lowest month since COVID, and is among the top 5 lowest months, since COVID. And unfortunately, the way the weather was this January, January and April I think are both among the top 5 lowest giving months. So 2 out of 4 has not been good for us to have those low giving months this year. If you look at the year to date, our budgeted receipts through April is $662,394, and our actual is $563,851. So the budget is $98,543 behind so far this year. And if we look at our budgeted disbursements, we've underspent by about $72,748. Again, those don't always match up. So our decrease in cash for the year, when we look at the next slide, we have taken in $563,851. We've spent $628,718. We did move $45,000 out for the anniversary budget, and so our net decrease in cash is $109,861. Our beginning balance, January 1, 2025, was almost $214,000, and our ending balance at the end of April is $104,120. It's not uncommon for us, obviously, to have reductions. We have ebbs and flows throughout the year, but April and January have made it a little more so far this year. So we're hopeful that things will kind of maybe balance out a little bit. Things will kind of get a little steadier, and we can keep that from being a trend. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Is there a motion to approve the financial report as presented? Who said that? Mike? Okay. Second? Second. Any questions? You didn't have questions for him. Please don't have questions for me. All right. All in favor of approval, please say, raise your hand. All opposed, raise your hand. And it passes. I will mention that in your minutes, you'll notice the financial report for January says 2023. That obviously is a typo. We didn't go back 2 years. But that change will be reflected in the May minutes. So, do business. We are here to look at the work of the nominating committee, and you'll see this is the nominating committee that worked on this. Thank you, Barbara Bowman, for chairing. You'll see the other folks. Thank you for your time and your diligence in working on so many vacancies and positions that need to be placed as folks serve the church and allow us to do the ministry that we do. So you'll see those names listed there. If you'll look and see these are the names to be elected for 2025. The deacons Our list is there. You'll see some to be ordained. I'm not going to read them for you. You can read them. Next slide shows moderator. Thank you, John Horn. Then treasurer, finance, personnel, assistant clerk, trustee, and bylaws. And what's the next slide is the formations committee and the logos council, worship, connect, preschool, and youth, preschool and children. I feel like I'm at an eye exam. Missions, properties, rock, and that, which is the new committee for 2025? The properties. All right. That is the list of, that's the final list, right? Last slide, Kevin? Okay, that's it. This is coming from a committee. There's no need to have a motion or second. Is there any questions? Okay. All in favor of selecting and electing this slate of officers for 2025, please say aye. Opposed, say no. Great, and it passes. Thank you again, committee, for your work. If you've not served on that committee, you need to. Do we have any old business? Not having any old business, I'll take a motion to adjourn. So moved. Mickey, second? Second? All in favor? Let's stand up. Let's go. Opposed? You can stay seated.